There appears to be a contradiction in the Torah between two verses, one in Deuteronomy and another in the book of Numbers in this week's Parsha, Parshas Naso. In Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 17, the Torah states, Ki Hashem Elokeichem hu Elokei ha'Elokim va'Adonai ha'Adonim, Hokel ha'Gadol ha'Gibor va'Anora, Asher lo yisaponim v'lo yikach shochad. For the Lord your God is God of gods and the Lord of lords, the great, mighty, and awesome God who shows no favoritism and accepts no bribes. Yet in this week's Parsha, in Numbers chapter 6, verse 26, we read, Yisa Hashem panov elecha. May God show favoritism to you. Now these words are part of the priestly blessings, and they may be familiar to you as we recite them every day. But how do we reconcile these two verses? On the one hand, we're told that God does not show favoritism, yet here in the priestly blessings, he appears to do just that. This seeming contradiction is not my discovery. It's already addressed in the Talmud tractate Brachos, page 20b. The ministering angels ask the Holy One, blessed be He, Master of the universe. In your Torah it's written, the great, mighty, and awesome God who favors no one and takes no bribe. Yet you show favor to Israel. As it is written, the Lord shall show favor to you and grant you peace. God responded, and how can I not show favor to Israel? I commanded them, and you shall eat and be satisfied and bless the Lord your God. Meaning that the obligation to bless me begins only when one is full. Yet they go beyond the letter of the law, and they recite the blessing even after consuming as little as the size of an olive or an egg. Since they exceed the law's requirements, they are deserving of my favor. This Talmudic insight offers a profound lesson about relationships with God and with others. There are two ways to engage in a relationship. One is fulfilling obligations, doing what is required. The other is striving to go beyond expectations, exceeding the minimum and showing a deeper, more committed connection. Consider a workplace scenario. An employee is expected to complete their assigned tasks diligently and meet deadlines. That's the basic obligation. But imagine an employee who, beyond simply finishing their work, takes the time to help a colleague who's struggling, offers constructive feedback, or even stays a little later to ensure a team project succeeds. This extra effort fosters camaraderie, strengthens relationships, and builds an atmosphere of generosity. They aren't required to do it, but by going beyond expectations, they create something greater than mere obligation, a true partnership. The same is true with how we approach mitzvahs and our connection with Hashem. Whether it's davening with more intent, giving tzedakah beyond the required amount, or simply bringing warmth and meaning into our Torah study. God allows us to dictate the depth of our relationship with Him. The priestly blessings serve as a reminder that we are a people who demonstrate our love by going beyond the letter of the law, and in response, the Almighty reciprocates in kind. This applies to every area of our lives. But since the Talmud specifically speaks about the bracha achrona, the blessing after we eat, let this be a reminder to enhance the way we say blessings with more focus, more gratitude, and more mindfulness. Each of us longs for a meaningful connection. We're blessed to have a guide, a divine instruction manual on how to forge deeper relationships, both with God and with our fellow humans. May Hashem grant us the blessings found in this week's Parsha. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yoir Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. V'samu es shmi al b'nei Yisrael v'ani avarachem. May Hashem grant us all of these blessings, and may we merit peace in Israel and across the world with Mashiach now. I wish you a good Shabbos.